Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the top 8 game between Roosters and Hutt Valley Marist. I'm Danny Frew. With me is Rowena Smith, and we have Roosters who will be in the field, and their lineup is in right field Jaden Tapsell, centre field Levi Wilson, at left field Andrew McMillan, playing shortstop Ruji Okawa, at third base John O'Little, second base Cohen Bailey, first base Curtis Tompkins, doing the catching Joseph Hall, and on the mound Kanta Aso. And Ro, can you give them the batting order for Hutt Valley?
Certainly, and welcome everybody. Okay, we're going to start off with the Hutt Valley Marist lineup. Leading off at third base is Murphy Albright. Then second batter is Tyson Byrne at shortstop. Joel Evans at second. Corey List at number 9. Noah Christian on first base. Then we've got a DP, Logan Paul Woolley, Caleb Taylor at number 7. Ty Koha Coper's doing the catching behind the plate there. And Keenan East Hope rounding it off at number 9 at centre field.
And our umpires, at third base, John Hickman, second base, Kevin Sheehy, first base, Tamati Howard, and calling the balls and strikes, Steve Gallagher. And our scorer for today's game is Kevin Childs. Right, Ro, we've got top 8. Hutt Valley Marist going down 2-1 in the game before on this diamond. Roosters, their first game in the top 8. So what do we expect out here?
Oh, look, we're going to have a really huge performance from both teams, and especially with Hutt Valley, going down in that last game. It's unfortunate, but they'd want to actually pull it all out, everything out in this game.
Yeah, because it's do or die. If they lose their first 2 games, the game tomorrow may be just won't count. So they need to go in with 1 win and at least 1 loss.
Absolutely, and the way that Roosters has been performing throughout the whole entire the softball campaign, they've actually been on top of their game from what I've been seeing for the week, Danny. So big ups to the management staff and the coaching staff as well. Yeah,
I know Russ, one of my best mates, and having a chat to him before the game, and he said they're doing everything right and they've just got to believe in themselves that they can beat any of these teams that they face over the weekend, and they've already proven that.
Absolutely, and I totally agree with you, Danny. I've also had a word with Russell, and he's just actually in another element of his own, and he's been wanting this and been driving this for so long.
And I did tell him not to stuff it up at the top level now.
Yeah, well, you're up there now, so don't bugger it up.
Okay, so we're about to get underway, and coming to the plate is third baseman for Hutt Valley Marist, number 19, Murphy Albright, and on deck is long-time shortstop, number 7, Tyson Byrne. Kanta Aso on the mound for Roosters. We're about to get underway in this top 8 game. Called strike for strike 1. Nice rise ball there. Albright just looking. Outside for 1-1. Crowd starting to wander in now for the big games. Foul back for strike 2, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
And as you notice, Danny, we've been having commentating from the umpires as well, so we'll hear everything.
Yeah, great. That's great innovation. Helps us out a lot.
Absolutely.
Inside for ball 2, 2-2 now. Good lead off, Murphy Albright, not jumping on the first pitch, just waiting and seeing, waiting for the pitch he likes.
I would say that Hutt Valley's going to be totally focused on this game, Danny.
Yeah. And called strike for the first out, and that will bring up the shortstop, number 7, Tyson Byrne. On deck, second baseman, number 44, Joel Evans. 1 out. Good strikeout for Kanta Aso on the outside corner. And called strike for strike 1. Outside corner again, so he's going with what the umpire's calling, which is a sign of a good pitcher. And that one just a little outside, so we've got 1 ball and 1 strike on Tyson Byrne, been around for a long time.
Yes, he certainly has, so he's got that experience to actually pull his team forward, I would say, and if it's any early, it's going to be bonus for Hutt Valley.
Yep.
Marist.
And fouled off down the third baseline for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Tyson Byrne. And another old-timer, Joel Evans, is next in the box. Second baseman for Hutt Valley Marist.
Very strong beginning of the batting order there for Hutt Valley Marist. And it's what you want to have too as well.
And Tyson Byrne goes down swinging for out number 2, strikeout number 2 for Kanta Aso, and that will bring up second baseman number 44, Joel Evans. On deck, right fielder number 17, Corey List. So the only fielder to get in the game at the moment is Joseph Hall doing calling the balls and strikes.
Yes, and he's been doing a fine job with Kanta. For the whole
And
entire team.
another called first strike. And down the middle for strike 2. With 2 outs.
Rounds it all off.
And Evans strikes out 3 strikeout innings for the Roosters pitcher, Kanta Aso. So going into the bottom of the first, it's Roosters 0 and Hutt Valley Marist 0. Welcome back to Rosedale Park for the game between Hutt Valley Marist and Roosters. We're in the bottom half of the first inning, and leading off for Roosters will be their shortstop, number 10, Ryuji Okawa. And on deck will be the centre fielder, number 1, Levi Wilson. On the mound for Hutt Valley Marist, Regan Manley going back-to-back after the first game. Inside for ball 1. And doing the catching, Taikaha Cope. So ball 1 on Okawa. And in there for a strike. 1-1. Yeah, okay. And the defensive lineup for Hutt Valley Marist: in right field, Corey List; in centre field, Keenan Easthope; in left field, Caleb Taylor; at shortstop, Tyson Byrne; second base, Joel Evans; third base, Murphy Albright; first base, Noah Krishnan; doing the catching, Taikaha Cope; and on the mound, Regan Manley.
Yep.
And Joel Evans across to Noah Krishnan, retires Okawa for the first out.
All right, so for the batting order for Roosters, as you just seen, number 10, our shortstop for Ryuji Okawa up to bat now is Levi Wilson. DP is Eru Eda Jarks. John O'Little will follow after him, then Cohen Bailey, Curtis Tompkins, Andrew McMillan, and Jaden Tapson. Rounding it all off will be Joseph Hall.
And the DR is Paora Cooper Nicola. Very important man.
He's
Running.
fast wheels.
Yep, running for those slow fellas.
No, they've got power.
Fouled off, so count goes to 0-2. Ball inside and down. Ball 1, strike 2 on Levi Wilson. Designated player, number 13, Eric Drage, is on deck. A good player in his time. He's been hampered by injuries lately, but he's come back.
He's had a great tournament for the clubs this week.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's a ball, so 2-2. Up high for ball 3, full count on Levi Wilson. Good batting there.
Great batting.
Very close, but called a ball, just up high. Full count now. 1 out. And slapped to Tyson Byrne across to Noah Krishnan for out number 2. And that will bring up the designated player, number 13, Eric Drage, on deck. Third baseman, number 22, John O'Little. Called strike for strike 1. Drage didn't seem to like that one.
No, did a bit of a spin.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it might be right inside there, Danny.
And called strike again for 0-2 now. Okay, now he knows what the zone is.
Yeah.
Anything close, he's got to have a swing. Can't just stand there. Oh, and he did.
And he did. Wow.
And you heard the umpire.
Yep.
Just because you jumped out of the way doesn't mean it wasn't straight. So the strikeout there for Regan Manley completes Roosters' first trip to the plate, scoring no runs off no hits and no runners left on base. 0-0.
Gosh. That's top 2 now, eh?
Rosedale Park, where we're in the top half of the second inning. Leading off, right fielder Corey List. On deck, first baseman Noah Krishnan. Strike one. Popped up and hits the fence. Good effort, good running effort there by Okawa to try and track the ball down. But a long strike, so the count goes to 0-2 on Corey List. The lead off up and for Hutt Valley Marist hits the fence. Good effort, good running effort.
And it's actually quite cool when the other two were actually backing him up as
Yeah,
well.
right there.
And saying, hey, there's a fence, there's a fence.
Yeah.
Got to look after our players when you're doing that kind of a catch and call. Nice work. Nice work.
And nice work by the veteran Curtis Tompkins at first base. Scoops it up and retires List for out number one. That brings up number 29, the first baseman Noah Krishnan. On deck, the designated player, number 24, Logan Paul Woolley. And that's the first out in the field by Roosters. Prior to that, 3 strikeouts by Uso. Ball inside for ball one. Nice change up there, enticing swing from Krishnan. Count goes to 1-1. Just a light breeze blowing in here. Not going to really affect the flight of the ball, I don't think, too much out in the outfield. Well, that one's up high. Try to change up again. And count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike.
I must say our weather's actually kind of subsided a bit here, Danny. 'Cause it's been glum and windy, raining, or you name it, we've had it.
Not the normal North Shore weather.
No.
Sunshine and 30 degrees.
Absolutely. So, you know, we're trying to prove something here.
Called strike on the outside corner. Count goes to 2-2. Down low for ball 3. Full count now. Noah Krishnan, first baseman for Hutt Valley Marist.
Full count. Interesting. What do you reckon?
This is the one to hit. Anything close? And yep, came in, fouled it off. Count remains full. And fouled off down the third baseline. Count remains 2-2.
Works for me.
Still a full count on number 29. So you've got to see if the ball's going to ride here from Kanta. I saw. Nice.
And outside corner called by Steve Gallagher for the second out. And Cantaso's 4th strikeout from 5 hitters. And that will bring up the designated player, number 24, Logan Paul Woolley on deck. Left fielder, number 33, Caleb Taylor. Called strike for strike 1. Ball 1-1. Good eyes there from Woolley.
Top corner was okay. Yep. I would think so, yeah.
Okay.
Oh!
And fouled off down to Curtis Tompkins. Count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, first base side.
And fouled off again. Count remains 1 and 2.
Ball, a little bit down.
Called down. Count goes to 2 and 2. 2 outs.
2-2.
Designated player Logan Paul Woolley. Great skills by Ryuji Okawa to throw out Woolley, and that completes Hutt Valley Marist's second at bat, scoring no runs off, no hits, and no runners left on base.
From the humble beginnings of a Wellington garage and with a good helping of Kiwi Can Do, Resine have been proudly colouring New Zealand since 1946. Environmentally approved quality paints, colours and expert advice, all available at your local Resine colour shop. Our friendly team are here to help you get the best results for your project. With creative
Welcome back to Rosedale Park, bottom of the second. And a running bunt by Jono Little. And he's going to go all the way to third base.
Wow.
What a bunt. What a bunt.
And it came from, Regan Manley to actually field that ball. If we can actually watch the replay. It just went and hit the dust.
Yeah, he won on that one. So Roosters have their first opportunity to score. Now we've got a guest from Southern Pioneers here, Katini Hirawai. We'll be chatting to him shortly. Just a bit of action and nearly an overthrow, but Regan Manley gets the first out across to Cohen Bailey, and that will bring up first baseman Curtis Tompkins. Now, Katini, it's your first club nationals?
Yep.
Yeah. And how are you finding it?
I think our first club that in itself is a big achievement.
Yeah.
For a lot of the boys, it's their first. For myself, it's my second. It's still pretty
Second.
brand new.
Yeah.
But the experience is amazing. Top clubs in New Zealand.
Yeah.
The quality of softball is mean.
And pitching you probably haven't seen for a lot.
Yeah. We've seen a few of these pitches here at North Harbour.
Yep.
But to see different arms and different players from around the country is pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, 1-1 on Curtis Tompkins, the veteran for Roosters. See if he can conjure up a hit to get Jono Little across the plate.
And it'll be the time to do it for Curtis to make sure he can. But it's he's got a bit of a job to do here, Danny.
Yeah. Continue. How long have you been playing softball?
Probably since T-ball.
Yeah.
Run through my family.
Yeah.
My dad, my brother, all of my cousins play it.
Right.
Yeah, Dad's coaching our team at the moment.
Oh, that's great. Yeah,
Yeah, Auntie and Uncle coaches,
Yeah.
manager.
yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty family orientated.
yeah,
A lot of my cousins playing beside me.
yep,
Yeah,
Yep.
it's mean to do it with them.
right. And you had some good coaches, obviously, coming up through the grades to get you into Premier Ball.
Yep. I've played. I've been through the system through age grades and whatnot.
Yep,
Yeah, especially coming out of I think 19s was my last age grade
Right.
2 years ago. So
Yep.
Premier Ball,
right.
top softball in the country. Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, yeah, it doesn't get much better than this.
No, it doesn't.
And luckily, the weather's held off for most of the weekend.
Yeah.
You know, so we should have some good weather. Right, who have you got next?
Playing Patriots at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
So yeah, that'll be a good matchup.
Yep. Yep. And you feeling confident?
Yeah. A lot of my friends in that team too.
No.
More cousins, more family.
No.
So, yeah.
Also, there'll be a bit of bragging going on for the winners.
But yeah, it's mean to have played on this stage at least,
Yeah.
big stage.
Yeah. Yeah. And see some of these guys that you've watched as you've developed through the grades.
Yeah.
You know, playing here now, all the top players are up here.
Yeah, a lot of these Black Sox players you grow up watching.
Yeah.
And then now you're sharing the diamond with them. So
Yeah, exactly.
that's an achievement as well.
Yeah, Curtis Tompkins gets called out on strikes for the second out. That will bring up left fielder Andrew McMillan. Oh, no, I missed one while I was talking
Yes,
to
you were.
Katini.
But I'll take it through for you. It's actually, that rounds off with Andrew McMillan with those two wonderful strikes out from Regan. Not before they did a bit of damage there with Roosters with their first bat from John O'Little. But hey, you're doing really well. Keep interviewing. Hey, keep interviewing, my friend.
Yeah. Right, so you're in, are you in the middle eight or the bottom eight?
Oh, bottom eight.
Bottom eight, okay, so your goal is to win that, right?
Yep.
That's what you should be focusing on, and everybody focuses on winning that and getting as high as you can.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you come back next year, you'll be more wiser because you've been in a tournament together,
Yep.
right? And you keep focusing on improving your game as you go through the years.
Building their confidence.
That's
in
right.
The boys.
Yeah.
A young team, but
Yep.
a lot of potential. It's
Yep.
just about the experience.
And like I was talking to the Roosters coach before the game, and he said, you've got to believe that you can beat any of these teams
Yes,
on your day. That's what you've got to take into the game.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice to meet you and talk to you, and good luck for the rest of the tournament, mate.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thanks, mate.
Hey. Gone bad. My friend is doing a bit of double handling here. You know, it's a male thing, you know. You got a jack of all trades here, Danny.
Yeah, trying to keep score and interview and talk.
Oh, you got there, though. But
Yep,
we've got...
we got there a good young kid.
Yes,
and,
he is.
And good to see him really having come through all the grades, age
Yeah.
group and what have you. Oh, nice play there at second base by Cohen Bailey to take out left fielder Caleb Taylor for the first out. And that will bring up the catcher, number 2, Taikaha Cope, and on deck, centre fielder, number 11, Keenan Easthope.
It's actually quite interesting listening to Katuni, how it's another family affair, Danny.
Yeah.
Oh, was that
No, just
just
a ball.
a ball?
Eluded Joseph. So ball one out. So Roosters unable to capitalise on that error for the first batter, getting all the way to 3. They couldn't bring him in.
Now, I would say our friend would be pretty,
Yes.
frustrated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Although it is early.
Yes, it is very early.
Yeah. Called strike there on Cope for ball 1, strike 1. Inside for ball 2. 2-1. Yes, but at this level, you've got to take your chances. 1 run can win a ball game.
Absolutely.
Makes the other team play catch up.
Never mind, like you said, it is early for both teams, so we'll just see what's going to happen.
Down low for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. On the catch, Taikaha Cope.
In the air.
Pops it up to second baseman. Cohen Bailey waves off everybody else, says, I've got it. That's the second out. And that will bring up number 9 hitter, centre fielder, number 11, Keenan Easthope. On deck, top of the order, third baseman, number 19, Murphy Albright.
Oh.
Batters out for running inside the diamond.
Interference.
Runners interference. And that is the third out. And so we go into the bottom half of the third. The score 0-0.
Sometimes, virtual reality begs for more reality. Jack Links is good with it.
Welcome back to Rosedale Park. We're in the bottom half of the third inning between Hutt Valley Marist and Roosters. Leading off for Roosters, right fielder Jaden Tapsell. On deck, catcher Joseph Hall. 0-0. Called strike for strike one. Regan Manley starting to get into his work now.
Well, you would think so because he had his, they've just finished a game, so it's a back-to-back game for them.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's actually finding his momentum, I'd say.
0-2 now. 2 called strikes on Tapsell.
2 strikes.
And gets Tapsell swinging for out number 1. And that brings up the catcher, number 25, Joseph Hall. On deck, top of the order, number 10, Ryuji Okawa, the shortstop. Fell back for strike one. I remember Joseph's first game of softball as a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
He wouldn't get on the diamond. He kept hugging his dad's leg and he wouldn't let go. So he's come a long way now.
Yeah.
North Harbour representative.
Yes.
And gone into catching a few years ago and doing a great job.
And how proud would his father be, Russell, being the coach of this side?
Yeah, very much so. Fell back for strike 2. 0-2 now on Joseph Hall.
I guess he won't be hugging his dad's leg anymore, would he?
Only when he wants money.
Money. I thought of that too. Us parents put it all up,
Ball.
Ball outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Might have been a little low too, yeah.
And Hall goes down swinging for out number 2. That inside rise ball.
Yes.
Got the first 2 batters now from Manly, so we didn't see him throw that in the first couple of innings, but he is now, and he's landing it as a strike. And that brings up top of the order, shortstop number 10, Ryuji Okawa. Grounded out to second base in his first at-bat.
Ball.
Outside for ball 1.
He's a very quick athlete, our Ryuji. Also being a solid player with the Japanese softball team as well.
Looks like he's got all the skills.
Yes.
Ball.
Inside for ball 2. 2-0. On deck is centre fielder number 1, Levi Wilson. Grounded to shortstop in his first at-bat.
Yeah. That was simply right in the middle there, Danny.
Yep. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Very unusual for Ryuji to leave that kind of ball go past him.
Yeah. Didn't expect it, I don't think.
No. And I think Regan's coming back on his own here. He's finding his groove. Yeah. Oh.
Nice recovery there by Joel Evans
yes.
to get the ricochet, and had speed to get it to Krishnan for the third out. And that completes 3 innings and no runs yet.
Okay, right hand, left hand, just like Jody said. Easy. Oh no, not again.
Welcome back to Rosedale Park, and we are in the top of the 4th. And Hutt Valley Marist lead-off batter is top of the order, third baseman Murphy Albright. Ball 1 to him, and on deck is shortstop Tyson Byrne. A no-hit ball game so far. Called strike for strike 1.
Stop, yeah.
Only 1 base runner, and that was on an overthrow by Regan Manley to first base. With John O'Little going all the way round to third, but with no outs, Roosters couldn't manufacture a run.
I just couldn't quite execute that ending.
Outside corner again for Aso. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's finding that corner.
He certainly is, and I think that's one of his favourites, but then again, it's Joseph's calling him as well.
Yeah.
He's making that happen.
And there we go. Commentator's curse.
I think it's yours, but hey.
Yeah, nice hit by Murphy Albright. Just went with the pitch and slapped it into centre field for the first hit of the ball game. And with no outs, that will bring up shortstop number 7, Tyson Byrne. On deck, second baseman number 44, Joel Evans.
And here we go with the start of the beginning of the top of the order here, Danny.
Yep.
Strong, very
Okay.
strong.
dangerous batters.
Absolutely. And there it is. Great
And a
play.
nice sacrifice bunt by Tyson Byrne. Being a lefty, he
Time.
drops a perfect bunt down. Murphy Albright safely over to second base, and that will bring up second baseman number 44 Joel Evans on deck. Right fielder number 17 Corey List. So first runner in scoring position for Hutt Valley Marist.
Yes, and Joel Evans. And you know his history in the ball game is as long as anyone's arms.
Yep.
Ball.
And if anyone can do this kind of thing, it'll be Mr. Joel Evans.
Outside for ball one.
Ball.
Caught the bat coming through, so count goes to 1-1. Joel Evans couldn't pull out of it. Left the bat there and it hit it. Fouled it off. One out. Murphy Albright standing on second base.
Ball.
Inside and low for ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike on Joel Evans. This is where Hutt Valley Marist need his experience. Been in the
Yeah.
game for a long time.
Absolutely, and he's done it when they played with the New Zealand Black Sox.
Yep.
Canada, I heard today
Time.
with
Time.
the chopper.
Time. Sorry,
It was,
I
you
didn't
know, the last turn of beat for Black Sox, and he comes up and just clears the field and also jacks it,
Yep.
wins the game for us. Now, Kanta, being, you know, probably not new to this team. I don't know whether they've met in the softball campaigning with Hutt Valley Marist and Roosters, possibly.
Not sure.
Yeah, I think it'll be all new to Kanta.
Yeah.
Ball.
Outside for ball 3. 3-1.
Yes, Kanta's got to push through it. Joseph's got to guide him right through to the end here. And there we go. Ryuji. There you
Oh,
go.
what
Ryuji.
a play.
You
What
know
a
he's
play.
going to do it.
He wasn't mucking around with that. He charged it. If he didn't charge it, he wasn't going to get the out.
That's right.
But that moves Murphy Albright across to third base, and we have 2 outs. And that will bring up the right fielder, number 17, Corey List, into the batter's box. Safe hit, scores the opening run.
He's just so limbo. There it is. Nice out.
And another unassisted out by Curtis Tompkins retires Corey List. And so Hutt Valley Marist leave 1 runner on base off 1 hit. And going into the bottom half of the 4th,
Yeah, it's a good game.
still 0-0.
That shortstop's fucking amazing. Did you see that play?
Welcome back to Rosedale Park for the top 8 game between Hutt Valley Marist and Roosters. And we're into the bottom of the 4th innings. Roosters at the plate. And leading off will be centre fielder number 1, Levi Wilson. On deck, designated player number 13, Eru Drage.
We just had 2 exciting innings just then, Danny. You know, with runners on, exciting, anxious.
Yep, so both teams have had a runner at third base. Hutt Valley Marist, albeit with 2 outs, and Roosters with no outs, and neither team could score. Good defence. So Regan Manley getting into his work on the mound for Hutt Valley Marist. Attempt to bunt for strike 1. Levi Wilson grounded out to shortstop Tyson Byrne in the first inning.
And obviously, you know, it's a... Oh, here we go. Nice covering.
And nice play by Murphy Albright across to Noah Krishnan for out number 1. And that will bring to the plate the designated player number 13, Eru Drage, on deck. Third baseman number 22, Jono Little.
Ball.
Outside and high for ball 1. Drage KC'd on 3 pitches he didn't agree with
No, he didn't.
in the first inning.
And he was told by the umpire at that time, you know, no, don't worry about turning. I will still call it.
Called strike.
That's bottom, yeah.
1-1. Umpire says at the bottom of the zone. Eru asks the question. That's outside and low for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And the Roosters will be hunting for a hit, seeing they've actually got somebody on base, you know.
Yep.
Ball.
Inside for ball 3 now. Count goes to 3 balls and 1 strike.
Yes.
On Eru Drage, 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah.
And Eru Drage drives it foul
You want different ones?
down the left field line. So count goes now to 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count and 1 out.
That was typically sailing right out there. Now, whether
Yep.
it was wind assisted,
3 balls, 2
oh,
strikes.
I don't know.
No,
No, it wouldn't have been, eh, Danny?
no, don't think so. Just needs to put it in play.
Yeah.
Ball.
And we have a base runner. Good batting by Eru Drage. The first walk of the ball game. And with 1 out, that will bring up third baseman number 22, Jono Little. And on deck, second baseman number 51, Cohen Bailey. And the DR number 18, Peora Cooper Nicola, will come in to run for Eru at first base.
Now just remember, folks, Jono got on last inning with the ball going down. Oh, and it's in.
Dead ball, dead ball. Dead ball, batter's out.
Yeah.
Runner back to first. Runner back to first.
Yes, and that would be called.
Runner back to first. Runner back to first.
Umpire called a dead ball.
Ball,
Runner
yeah.
back to first. It's a dead ball. Why? Because the batter turned around and walked off. As soon as you stop, let me talk. As soon as you stop and go backwards, the play is dead, the batter's out, and the runner goes back.
Isn't that a glitch in softball?
It could be, but that's the rule, and that's what we're going to do.
Are you
Does
sure
that make
that's
sense?
the rule?
Absolutely.
Absolutely
So
sure that
if
that's the rule,
he's going and
because
then
if he
stops
goes
and comes back.
But he's just trying to make a play here. He goes back. What's to say he hasn't got sun in his eye or the ball hasn't drifted?
No, you're a guy. I'm talking about the batter. The batter. The batter.
That's a glitch in the game.
The batter. As soon as the batter stops and goes backwards,
Illegal base running.
and then
And
he's
so
out.
we
and
can't even make the play
it's
out.
it's a dead ball right away, and the runners go back to where they were at the pitch.
But that's
So the umpire explaining now glitch in the rules, as Tyson Byrne said,
Yep.
that the moment the batter turns and walks out of the batter's box the wrong way, it's a dead ball. So he's automatically out and the runner goes back. So instead of getting a double play, then it's just the out
It's
at
an
the
automatic-
plate.
Stop the batter.
And then you just return all the plays back as original. Is that right, Danny?
Yes.
Cool.
Yep. So it's now 2 out. The runner stays.
It's a dead ball at that point. Yeah, and then the runners go back at the time of the pitch. Yep.
Yeah, just explaining that
Yep.
to Russell Hall so he knows what it's all about. And so we have 2 outs, and that will bring into the box
Cool.
number
51.
51, second baseman Cohen Bailey. Fouls it off for strike 1. So a technicality, but well explained by umpire Steve Gallagher. Called it straight away. Had some queries from both teams. Explained it extremely well. It's something I haven't heard of before.
Never.
And I've been in the game a long time. And that's a called strike for 0-2, 2 strikes.
Yeah, I was
on
about to
Cohen
say
Bailey.
that too to you, Danny, because you've been around a lot longer than I have, and you've been scoring
Yeah.
as well.
And I'm sure John O'Little didn't know
Yeah.
when he moved away that was the case. And stolen base there by Peora Cooper Nicola gets to second. And the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. So runner in scoring position.
Yes, and anyone that's
For
faster than
Roosters.
fast, that'll be Powder.
Yep.
Just got to move him around, Cohen.
And fouled off down the third baseline.
So just to be clear, that was called an illegal bat? Illegal, what was it?
Yeah. Illegal batting.
Batting.
Yeah. Illegal batting by the runner.
Yeah.
So it's an automatic out, and all runners go back.
And he called it really quickly, didn't
Yes,
he?
he
Just
did.
called it in
Yeah.
dead ball.
Yeah.
It made sense. Stand up.
And Bailey called out on strikes. That completes our 4th inning, and we still have no runs in the ball game.
Okay, right hand, left hand, just like Jody said. Easy. Oh no, not again.
And welcome back to Rosedale Park for the top 8 game between Hutt Valley Marist and Roosters. We're now in the top of the 5th inning, and leading off for Hutt Valley Marist, first baseman number 29, Noah Krishnan. On deck, designated player number 24, Logan Paul Woolley. Outside corner called a strike again.
Well, we're at top of 5, Danny. What do you reckon is going to need to happen now?
Well, there's going to be a big hit from somebody,
Yeah.
and that could be all it takes. And another called strike for strike 2.
Because I think, to my, from what I can see, is that both teams are playing really, really well.
Yeah, great defence
Yeah.
from both sides.
And it's not all just in the middle that's doing the job for a change. And
Yep.
it's all the way round.
And Noah Krishnan strikes out for the second time in the game for the first out, and that brings up Designated player number 24, Logan Paul Woolley, on deck. Left fielder number 33, Caleb Taylor.
So we've got big hitters on both sides of the table here. It's just wondering who's going to do it.
Yeah. I'm not going to predict it
No,
because it
neither
could
am I.
go either way. Both pitchers are pitching very well.
Oh, absolutely.
So we have a one strike on Woolley. Fouled off down the first baseline. The two Japanese fielders talking to each other.
Yes, making sure.
And foul back for strike 2.
I must say that, both Regan and Kunter is actually working so well that I think they have the belief of their players behind them,
Yeah. Well,
both defensively and offensively.
Cantor came out straight away with 3 straight strikeouts.
Yeah.
But Regan took his time getting into the game and had 2 ground balls in a KC before he actually found his groove after the second inning.
Absolutely, and it's proven that in our stats here.
Yeah, and that's why he's been consistently one of the top pitchers in New Zealand for a long time.
Absolutely.
He's a workhorse. Just hasn't reached the pinnacle right now.
No.
And Cohen Bailey took a little time to react to get across to first base, but made the out, so that's out number 2. And that brings up left fielder number 33, Caleb Taylor. On deck, catcher number 2, Taikaha Cope. Swing and a miss. For strike 1. Inside ball 1-1. And fouled off down the first baseline. Count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fielded in the outfield there by Jaden Tapsell. Hasn't had much to do in this game.
No.
None of the outfielders really.
Not really. It's been an in-house game
Yeah.
in the infield, so which is actually quite cool to watch. It's pretty to watch when you're stopping them defensively and inside.
And the rise ball fouled back by Caleb Taylor. Count remains 1-2. Tell you what, after all this talking, I'm looking forward to a beer. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. And that completes Hutt Valley Marist's 5th at-bat, scoring no runs of no hits, no runners left on base. Going into the bottom of the 5th, still 0-all.
Sometimes virtual reality begs for more reality. Jack Lynx is good with it.
Welcome back to Rosedale Park, and Roosters at bat in the bottom of the 5th inning. Leading off will be first baseman number 8, Curtis Tompkins. On deck, left fielder number 23, Andrew McMillan. And an update from Diamond 2, Brock Adderwell just hit a home run to take Northcote out to a 1-0 lead over Papanui. And called strike on Tompkins for strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2 on that rise ball. It's got that firing now. And fouled back along the first baseline. Count remains 0-2. Good batting from Curtis, fighting off anything that could be called a strike.
Yeah.
Good looking in his first at bat. Unusual for Curtis.
Yes, very.
And drives it into centre field. And the catch taken out there by Keenan Easthope for the first out. And that will bring up left fielder number 23, Andrew McMillan, on deck.
Yeah.
Right fielder number 17, Jaden Tapsell.
At the end of the bat, or that might have been trouble.
Oh!
And a beautiful bunt laid down by Andrew McMillan right past the glove of Regan Manley to pick up the safety of first base with 1 out.
DR?
And the DR, Peora Cooper Nicola, will come in to run for McMillan. And that will bring up right fielder number 17, Jaden Tapsell, on deck. The catcher, number 25, Joseph Hall.
Great calling from the coaches, coaching staff there for that beginning. Yeah, Regan was certainly not ready for that, going past him.
Need one or two? Yeah. Take 1 or 2.
Manley
Okay,
might
so-
have done a little bit of damage
Yeah, possibly.
when he stretched for that ball.
Hmm.
He wandered off to the shortstop area, so
You all right?
feels okay, which is good to see. Be a big loss for Valley Marist if he had to
Yeah, absolutely.
leave the field.
But he's sitting tight and he knows that he's got a job to do for his teammates. So
Yep.
if he can just breathe it through, it is a long way for him being so tall to
Yep.
get down that low.
I know. I have that problem too. It's probably just my age though. Called strike for strike 1 on Jaden Tapsell.
Now, Roosters have had opportunities with runners on, Danny, and if anything's going to happen, it's got to go. It's
Yep.
pretty much got to happen quickly.
And
there
a
it
nice
is.
bunt laid down.
Oh, great take
And
by
that
Tyson.
was great fielding by Tyson Byrne
Oh, it was
to
fantastic.
make the scoop at second base. What a play. That's the class of Tyson Byrne.
Absolutely, and he just, even
Ex-New
with the
Zealand,
turn, with the first
New
baseman,
Zealand player.
with that turn, he just absolutely from first baseman to go to Tyson and picking it up. Great gathering. Fantastic ball, Tyson.
Russ Hall just wandering out to talk to umpire Kevin Sheehy about what he saw, which was obviously different from what Russ saw. But they still have a runner on base, albeit on first base. And the number 9 hitter catcher, Joseph Hall, comes into the box, struck out in his first turn to the plate. Up high for ball 1. to the mound for Regan Manley, and he's hobbling off a bit. Let's hope he hasn't done too much damage. So that completes 5 innings, and we still have a scoreless ball game between Hutt Valley Marist and Roosters in this top 8 fixture at Rosedale Park.
Being a Marist local, supporting our community is at the heart of everything we do. From the Arohanui Hospice, Just Silch and Replay connecting second-hand sports gear, we make giving back our mission. Thank you for all the great feedback with over 1,500 5-star reviews. It's a great reward for our team that their hard work is acknowledged by our customers. And now with the addition of Order Care, we're a one-stop shop. The team are proud to have grown alongside the community, and with your continued support, we look forward to the journey ahead.
From the humble beginnings of a Wellington garage and with a good helping of Kiwi Can Do, Resine have been proudly colouring New Zealand since 1946. Environmentally approved quality paints, colours and expert advice, all available at your local Resine colour shop. Our friendly team are here to help you get the best results for your project. With creative colours and innovative paint all made right here in New Zealand. You can rely on Resine to get the job done.
Welcome back to Rosedale Park, the top of the 6th innings, and leading off for Hutt Valley Marist is the catcher, Taikaha Cope. On deck, centre fielder Keenan Easthope. Ball 1. And still on the mound is Kenta Aso. A 1-hit ball game so far. Throwing very well. And foul back for strike 1 by Cope. Count goes to 1-1. Cope popped up to second baseman Cohen Bailey in his first at bat in the 3rd inning. Down low for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
If he wants it, he can have it. He's good. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Good umpiring there by Steve Gallagher, saying if he wants that ball, he can have it. And it's nice and easy. Lobs it across to Curtis Tompkins for the first out. And that will bring up centre fielder number 11, Keenan Easthope, on deck. Top of the order, 3rd baseman, Murphy Albright, the only man to get a hit so far.
That's right out in the centre field he did.
Ball.
Inside for ball 1.
Good height, yep, just in. Ball.
Inside for ball 2, 2-0. This is what you don't want to do. You don't want to let the number 9 hitter get on base.
Yeah.
With the big guns coming up.
Up in the top of the order. Absolutely.
That's better. Throws it down the middle, challenges him. No swing.
He obviously heard.
Yep. He understood my Japanese.
And if it works, it works.
Yeah.
And lovely take.
And Bailey across to Tompkins. Retires. Easthope for the second out. And that brings up top of the order, 3rd baseman Murphy Albright on deck. Shortstop, Tyson Byrne. Outside corner again from Cantor for strike one. Called strike. And again for strike two. 0-2. Outside just missing. Ball one, strike two on Murphy Albright. KC'd in his first at bat and then got a slap hit out to centre field in the fourth inning.
He'd want to have this better, Gunther. Really is.
Yeah, not throwing it anywhere close at the moment.
Yep.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Albright's come back from 0-2. Now it's 2-2.
Do you think Gunther knows what Murray can do? Murphy can do with the last hit he had, Danny?
Yep.
There you go.
Fouled it off. Count remains 2-2.
Time. Play ball.
And fouled back. Count remains 2-2. Albright fighting to stay in there.
He's not letting anything go past him, Danny, so
No.
he's wanting this pitch.
Not going to let the umpire make the decision for him.
No. Definitely not. Oh, and he found the gap.
Driven down the third baseline for the sliding double with 2 outs, and that is Albright's second hit of the ball game. Single and now a double, and with 2 outs that will bring up the dangerous shortstop.
Yep.
Number 7, Tyson Byrne, and on deck equally dangerous second baseman, Joel Evans.
So here's the opportunity, knocking right on Hutt Valley Marist's door, even though it's we've got 2 down at the moment. We do have a dangerous positioning of a runner on 2, Danny.
Yep. Left-handed batter. Fouls it back defensively for strike one.
I think Kansas will be actually welcoming that strike one, to be fair.
Yep.
So if you're just tuning in, whānau, it is a 0-0 ball game like my sidekick Danny has been calling all day. But wow, it's been some hit and misses, really.
Yep, not a lot of hits.
No.
Couple of errors.
Yep.
And no runs.
Then here we go.
And fouled off by Byrne down the third baseline. Count goes to 0-2.
Exciting moment for Hutt Valley Marist, knowing fairly well that they can actually do the game here. However, Roosters is defending very, very nicely. Just be interesting to see what's going to happen here.
Yep.
Anxiety's kind of kicking in for me.
Oh, nice play by Curtis Tompkins. Dives, gets to his feet and outruns Tyson Byrne. Tags the base for the third out. And we go into the bottom of the 6th, and it's still 0-0. Hutt Valley Marist playing Roosters in the top 8 ball game at Rosedale Park.
Do we know if that ball came back? Oh, he's got that. Awesome. Beautiful.
Maro Tū local, supporting our community is at the heart of everything we do. From the Aotearoa Hospice, Just Silch and Replay connecting second-hand sports gear, we make giving back our mission. Thank you for all the great feedback with over 1,500 5-star reviews. It's a great reward for our team that their hard work is acknowledged by our customers. And now with the addition of order care, we're a one-stop shop. The team are proud to have grown alongside the community, and with your continued support, we look forward to the journey ahead.
Welcome back to Rosedale Park for the bottom half of the sixth inning. Leading off for Roosters is top of the order shortstop Ryuji Okawa. A called strike on him by umpire Gallagher. Fell back for strike two.
Look like he's in a bit of a hurry, Ryuji, just getting that second pitch.
Yeah, well, he's hit the ball
Yes.
to the infield both times.
He has been doing that indeed, so
is Levi Wilson, the next batter up. He's had two infield.
Dead ball, dead ball.
And
No, that was way farther inside.
umpire saying no,
No,
it was
no,
way inside.
No, right there.
And saying, yep, take first base. That was a hit by pitch.
yes, kind of like a
He turned away.
Can we at least have a little? He's got a good line. He's turned in on.
We'll just have a look at the replay on number 10 if we can, team.
I'll talk to him. Yeah.
Mind you,
Umpire going to
oh,
Boys,
check with second
Kevin.
base umpire Kevin Sheehy.
I had it inside. So I had that pitch inside.
Yes.
Hit him.
Yes.
Not on the plate, not a strike. Anything different?
Not.
No. I mean, you
No,
guys
it's,
can
I thought it was a turn, a defensive turn.
That's what I thought too.
Yep.
Play stance right there.
So, if you could hear that, the second base umpire Kevin Sheehy
Yep.
agreed with the plate umpire Steve Geller that it was a defensive turn and therefore it's a hit by pitch.
and you know what? You've got one of the fastest runners in the world on first base, folks. And he's going to actually make this, and they know, Hutt Valley Marist knows how fast he is.
So Levi Wilson attempting a bunt, misses. First strike one, misses an art, dropping a bunt. A lot of people can't do it. It's one of the first things I taught when I was coaching.
Yep.
There we go. That's a great
And
play.
yes, great play.
Great sacrifice bunt by Levi Wilson. Advances Okawa to second base with one out, and that will bring up the designated player. Number 13, Eru Drage, on deck. Third base, number 22, John O'Little, one out.
And once again, you know, it's the order again at the top. The Roosters, just like Hutt Valley Marist, is very strong. One down, and you've got the fastest player again. And, oh, yep.
And nice play by Tyson Byrne.
Yep.
Holds the runner up at second base. Fires across to Noah Cridgen for the second out. And that will bring up third baseman number 22, John O'Little. On deck, second baseman number 51, Cohen Bailey.
Great plays from both sides. Absolutely having a great game here.
Down the middle, and Little knew it. Called strike one. That was a one to hit.
Anything in the outfield and it's open field, you know, it's going to bounce in front of the fielders out there. Ryuji's gone. He'll be scoring at home.
And called strike four, strike two.
It's just a matter of Roosters getting on top of Regan now.
Well, they're in the meat of their order.
That's right. Just like how
Which
we
is
did it
what
with
you want.
theirs as well, eh?
Yep.
Exciting game, folks. It's a really exciting game. Oh. Oh.
Up high.
So we'll call that a ball.
One ball, two strikes. Jono Little lays off that one. Thought about swinging and pulled out at the last second.
Yeah, well done, Jono.
And swing and a miss by Jono Little.
Outstanding, just outstanding.
That
Both sides.
retires Roosters in the bottom of the sixth, scoring no runs. One runner left on base. So going into the top of the seventh, it's a 0-0 ball game.
From the humble beginnings of a Wellington garage and with a good helping of Kiwi Can Do, Resine have been proudly colouring New Zealand since 1946. Environmentally approved quality paints, colours and expert advice, all available at your local Resine colour shop. Our friendly team are here to help you get the best results for your project. With creative colours and innovative paint all made right here in New Zealand. You can rely on Resine to get the job done.
Welcome back to Freeman Field, where we're in the top of the seventh, Hutt Valley Marist. Batting, leading off is second baseman Joel Evans. On deck, right fielder Corey List. Called strike for strike one. And swing and a miss. No,
Right,
not called. Held up. Count goes to 1-1.
Wow.
Bat didn't cross the plane of the plate. Inside for ball two. 2-1. Joel Evans has had a strikeout and a ground out to shortstop.
Yeah. Brilliant shortstop play, I
It
must
was
say.
a very brilliant. Attacked the ball so it
Yeah.
didn't bounce twice.
Yep.
Down low for ball three. 3 balls, 1 strike on Joel Evans. And up high and outside for ball 4. So Joel Evans leads off with a walk, and that will bring up right fielder Corey List on deck, first baseman Noah Krishnan.
Well, last 2 bats, Curtis has been all over it. Let's hope it might happen again, maybe.
Ball 1.
Be a nice double play if it did happen.
Yep. Attempted bunt. He missed. Count goes to 1-1. Nobody warming up from either side, so looks like both
Pitches
teams are going to be going with their starting pitches all the way.
Yes. Which is not a bad thing, I don't think.
No.
They've been doing a stellar job, both of them, Regan and Kanta.
Yeah. And it is their last game of the day.
Yes, so they'd want to put everything in it.
Fell back for strike 2, 1 ball and 2 strikes on Corey List.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No outs. Top of 7.
Oh, yeah.
And
man.
List chases a high pitch for the first out, and that will bring up first baseman Noah Krishnan on deck, designated player Logan Paul Woolley.
I reckon Council walked away in a sigh of relief when he threw that pitch because he knew exactly it was going in the air.
Yep.
What a bonus for him. Unlucky for the batter.
Called strike down the middle for strike one. Noah Krishnan has 2 strikeouts to his name.
Yeah, they're going to be all over this runner if he does steal.
And down the middle again for strike 2.
Can hear, I can almost see, Curtis is talking to Ryuji, just making sure, cover the bases, stop the play.
The digger, number 13, Jackson Nicholson, is in at first base, running for Joel Evans.
Yep.
And fouled back by Noah for count remains 2 strikes.
I must say, these Japanese pitchers all over the world, they're amazing athletes.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, took him.
And Krishnan caught looking for the second out. And that will bring up designated player number 24, Logan Paul Woolley, on deck. Left fielder number 33, Caleb Taylor.
Oh.
And swing and a miss. Joseph Hall just couldn't get the ball out of his glove in time. And so stolen base by Jackson Nicholson. Gets him into scoring position. Should Woolley put it into the outfield?
Yeah.
And fell back for strike 2. So Cantasso leant back and really put that one in.
Yeah.
He's trying to beat him and eliminate a run. 2 outs, 0-2 the call. Logan Paul Woolley has grounded to shortstop and to first base in his 2 at-bats. Time call.
Yeah. The two players, Japanese players, talking, just giving him a review and breathing through it. He knows he's got a big job here.
Shortstop is.
Yeah, Ryuji just making sure his teammates doing it.
And great pitch.
Yep, great pitch.
Great pitch, inside and high, and gets him swinging. So we now go into the bottom of the 7th. Can Roosters snatch it at the death? We'll come back shortly to see Roosters and the bottom of the 7th.
Oh my goodness.
Being a Manawatu local, supporting our community is at the heart of everything we do. From the Aotearoa Hospice, Just Silch, and Replay connecting second-hand sports gear, we make giving back our mission. Thank you for all the great feedback with over 1,500 5-star reviews. It's a great reward for our team that their hard work is acknowledged by our customers. And now with the addition of Order Care, we're a one-stop shop. The team are proud to have grown alongside the community, and with your continued support, we look forward to the journey ahead.
From the humble beginnings of a Wellington garage and with a good helping of Kiwi Can Do, Resine have been proudly colouring New Zealand since 1946. Environmentally approved quality paints, colours and expert advice, all available at your local Resine colour shop. Our friendly team are here to help you get the best results for your project. With creative colours and innovative paint all made right here in New Zealand. You can rely on Resine to get the job done.
Leading off for Roosters in the bottom of the 7th is second baseman Cohen Bailey. Called strike for the first strike. And up the middle, but well covered by Tyson Byrne. Had a great game, has Tyson.
He has indeed.
And that is the first out, and that will bring up first baseman number 8, Curtis Tompkins, on deck. Left fielder number 23, Andrew McMillan.
Great cover from Tyson Byrne for his buddy there in the middle, Regan, just coming across, skimming across.
Yep.
Play ball.
Inside for ball 1. Up high for ball 2. Down the middle for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Unusual for Curtis once again, you know. He's got a good eye in his batting stance, so he knows what to do here.
Inside for ball 3, 3 and 1. Good batting by Curtis.
Yeah, good
And
hits.
there he goes, the veteran. Up the middle, hit to centre field with 1 out. And that will no doubt bring in the DR.
DR.
Leora
Yes.
Cooper Nicola will come in and run for Curtis Tompkins, and the old fella, when it really matters most,
Yes.
comes through with a single.
And
Now-
what a great drive that was. Flat on the ground, up the middle. You
Now
just
it's up to
wanted to
Mr.
have it,
Hall to create a run here.
Yes.
So in the box is left fielder Andrew McMillan. And drops a beautiful
Yes.
bunt.
Oh.
Just rolls foul.
Foul.
Nice play by Murphy Albright.
Oh, it had me all excited there, Danny.
Takes a lot
Brilliant.
to get you excited.
It does. Especially this game. Oh, what a beautiful bunt. It was
Good
just
idea.
running.
Get him
Yes.
into scoring position and anything can happen.
Absolutely. Look, they got 1 down. We just got to try something, and Russell is doing that job.
Yep.
Outstanding.
And attempted bunt again. This time foul back for strike 2.
Yes, Andrew, a little bit disappointed with himself not making that play there, Danny.
Yeah.
So he knew that it had to be done, but didn't.
Now he has to put bat to
Bat to
ball
ball,
into
yeah.
the outfield.
Yes,
And he's done it.
Yes, he's
He's
done
done
it. Go, Powder. And he's coming round to 3. Great bat.
Great bat by Andrew McMillan. Did exactly what he needed to do. Put bat to ball.
Yep. Time.
Fantastic batting from Andrew McMillan. Just once again, like straight up the middle, found a gap, and you knew that Powder had the wheels. He wasn't going to take 1 base at a time. He's coming to 3.
And Coach Russ Hall.
Going to bring Andrew off, I guess. Get a runner for him.
Yep.
1734. Okay, and then 23. Yep.
I can't quite see you.
Yeah, no, we're sorry here.
So Jordan Cotton,
He's going to run on 1.
Yes. Yep.
number 34, will be running at first base.
Okay, Roosters 23 is out, 12 is in.
Sorry, number 12.
That'll be
Hunter
the
Bailey.
Hunter
first base
Bailey
there.
will be doing
And
the
batting
base running.
17 is out,
And
34
pinch hitter
is
will be number 34, Jordan Cotton, coming in for Jaden Tapsell. Well, it's all or nothing.
Yes, it is.
2
I
runners
mean,
on base. Got to avoid a double play. Got to put the ball in play. Avoid a double play, and you'll score a run.
And
Only
that's
one out.
Only one out, and this is all they need. Just one run to take the ball game. Right here. So, Jordan Cotton. Here we go.
Call the ball. Ball one.
A massive game happening here.
Ball two. 2-0.
Just take it from, just be patient. Take one at a time. There's still one down.
Called a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Infield is in, obviously, because we're trying to prevent that runner from scoring.
Yes.
And then get an out somewhere. Big swing and a miss.
Yeah.
For Jordan Cotton for strike 2. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Regan Manley really hurling that one down.
Yes, he is.
And
Great
Cotton
swing.
goes down swinging for out number 2. Attempted pick-off at first base, unsuccessful. So it's all down to Joseph Hall, the number 9 hitter. Can he pull something out of nothing?
That'll be one proud dad, that's for sure.
Called strike. Strike 1.
That'll be one proud dad. That's all I can say. And mum.
Fouled off. He didn't want that.
He certainly didn't want it.
He knew it was up.
Yeah.
But he couldn't get the bat out of the way. So count goes to 0-2. So Regan Manley, can he get out of this without a run?
Yeah.
And take us to a tiebreaker. Inside, good batting from Joseph, not tempted. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
1-2, yep.
Stellar performance from Regan. Absolutely holding his own.
And outside for ball 2. 2-2. There was a close one that could have gone either way. I would say Mr. Hall would be running down if that was called a strike at this point in time. And the rise ball gets Joseph, and great pitching by Regan Manley to get out of that. And we go into tiebreaker now. Still no score between Roosters and Hutt Valley Marist.
Oh no, not again.
Welcome back to Freeman Field, this top 8 encounter between Hutt Valley Marist and Roosters is going to a tiebreaker. The 2 batters that were replaced Jordan Cotton, he comes out of the game, and Jaden Tapsell goes back in, and also Hunter Bailey comes out, and
The DR is going to go to second.
Curtis Tompkins goes back in.
Yep.
So now we have the DR, I've just heard been announced, going as the base runner on second base. So that will be Jackson Nicholson.
Yep.
And up to the plate will be the left fielder, Caleb Taylor, and on deck the catcher, Taikaha Cope. So now both teams have to manufacture at least one run. In their at-bat, and you'd have to say that if Hutt Valley Marist don't, then it's in the box seat for Roosters.
Yes.
And likewise, if they do score more than one, then they're in the box seat. And fell back for strike one.
All good? Yep. I took one on that 100% last inning,
And it's a given play, folks. You know, when you've got a runner on two, you just got to drop the bunt. And the first two bats.
Yes.
And attempted bunt
Yep.
for strike two. Good pitching by Cantor.
Cantor, yep.
Third base, Andrew McMillan. He's standing back to prevent a steal. So anything down the third baseline,
Yeah.
you would think that the runner will get safely. But 2 strikes now. And fell back. Protecting the plate was Caleb Taylor.
Oh, it's a wonderful ball game. That's all I can say, folks. It's just been well done.
So 0-2. And swing and a miss on that inside pitch. And that will be the first out of the top of the 8th inning. And that will bring up catcher number 2, Taikaha Cope. And on deck, the centre fielder number 11, Keenan Easthope. So coach just talking to his batter, working out what they're going to do.
That's your one, coach.
Did they indicate the DR?
They did. Yes, they did. Yeah.
Russell just checking to make sure
All good.
about the DR runner. Okay, so one
So
down.
one out, runner on 2 still. And catcher Taikaha Cope popped up to second base and grounded out to pitcher in his 2 at-bats. And ball gets away from Joseph Hall. And ball 1. He'll be unhappy with that, but doesn't hurt just yet.
Not at all. I
If
mean,
they can get him at the plate.
yes. And he's actually hit to second base and, back to... It's all about just being in the infield, really.
And attempted slap goes foul for strike 1. 1-1.
One. Yep.
Tiger needs to get him at the plate now.
Yes.
Cantor needs to get him at the plate.
Oh,
And there it is.
brilliant hit.
Time out.
Brilliant hit by Taikaha Cope. Scores the runner, Jackson Nicholson, and takes Hutt Valley Marist out to a 1-0 lead. And that will bring into the box the pinch hitter, Number 30, Brian Woolley,
30 is in.
will bat for Keenan Easthope.
Good drive for that hit from Kaikoha.
Yeah, waited for it to come down the middle.
Yes. Made it happen.
And another bunt. Goes foul for strike one from Woolley.
It's not all doom and gloom yet. They just got to get the next two outs, I would say, Roosters, and then they come in and bat themselves.
Outside for ball one, 1-1. Down low for ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike. Curtis Tompkins speaks fluent Japanese, so he'll be out there getting his pitcher going, telling him not to worry.
Yes.
And attempt a bunt missed for strike 2, so count goes to 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And foul back. Count remains 2-2.
Ball.
Inside for ball 3. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And the runner takes off and fouled off down the first baseline. Count remains full count, 3-2.
Full count, yeah. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
All inside. So the 1 out walk to the pinch hitter, Brian Woolley, puts runners on first and second. And that will bring up top of the order, third baseman, number 19, Murphy Albright on deck.
Number 11 is going to re-enter.
Shortstop, number 7, Tyson Bird.
So now Hutt Valley's right at the meat of their order now, Danny. So with 2 runs on, 1 down.
Yep, and they've re-entered
Yes.
the centre fielder, Keenan Easthope, so he will run for himself.
Yep. And Murphy's been doing it all with his last 2 bats.
Called strike on the outside corner for strike 1. I think Cantor will like this because he's been getting those outside corners called for left-handed batters but not right-handers.
That's right.
So this could work in
His
Roosters' favour. But they have to be ready to pull off a double play. Foul back there for strike 2.
And that's a bonus for Roosters, just to have that 2 strikes. You're working really hard with Cantor, so, you know, encouraging him, pulling it all in. It's great. It's great to see.
Asked for a new signal.
Yeah.
Agrees with that one.
Yep.
Ball.
Yeah, he's
Outside,
liking
just
it.
missed.
Like you said, he's wanting to get that outside for sure for his with the left-handed benders.
Yep. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yes.
Got him swinging on the outside for strike out, and that is the second out. And that will bring up shortstop Tyson Byrne on deck. Second baseman Joel Evans. So 2 outs, still runners on first and second, and one of the best batters on the team here now.
Oh, yeah, Hunter is actually trying to get some signals from Joseph. Okay.
Outside for ball 1. And the catch taken by Andrew McMillan extinguishes the threat of more runs. And so we go into the bottom of the 8th with Hutt Valley Marist leading Roosters on Freeman Field by 1 run to 0.
From the humble beginnings of a Wellington garage and with a good helping of Kiwi Can Do, Resine have been proudly colouring New Zealand since 1946. Environmentally approved quality paints, colours and expert advice, all available at your local Resine colour shop. Our friendly team are here to help you get the best results for your project, with creative colours and innovative paint all made right here in New Zealand. You can rely on Resine to get the job done.
Top of the order here.
Welcome back to Freeman Field, and we are having a thriller here. It is 1-0 tiebreaker. And Hutt Valley Marist scored their tiebreaker runner on a great hit to centre field by the catcher Taikaha Cope. Now we have in the box, top of the order, shortstop Ryuji Okawa. Drops the bunt but foul. And the runner on second is, as expected, the designated runner, number 18, Peora Cooper Nicola. So we've got strike 1 on Okawa.
Now you would think that, Ryuji would actually put the ball down because he's got a fast pace like we've been saying all game. And he's going to make it happen one way or another.
And the slap goes foul, so suddenly he's behind the count at 0-2. And the runner hasn't advanced. But he has put bat to ball.
Yes, he has.
So he'll be wanting to do that again. And fouls it down the left field line. Count remains 0-2.
My friend Danny keeping me in check with the scoreboard folks, so Aroha.
Yep. She's having a snooze in
Yes.
between innings.
Which I'm allowed to do.
Yeah. Yeah, you're getting old, girl.
Thank you. 21's not bad. Oh, yes.
And, yeah. Nice play. Tyson Byrne again making the out for the first out of the bottom of the 8th. That will bring up The left fielder, the centre fielder, number 1, Levi Wilson. On deck, designated player, number 13, Erudrage.
Also, you know, they've been, Levi's been hitting the ball as well. Checking the
Strike not called and checked, and umpire Hickman says no, he didn't, so it's ball 1.
Yes, Levi's been hitting the ball as well.
And pitch gets away from the catcher.
No swing. He pulled back.
Umpire saying there, no swing. He pulled back, so count goes to 2-0. And the runner, Cooper Nicola, goes to third base, so he's in scoring position.
Yes, he is.
So a hit ties the ball game. Sacrifice fly ties the ball game.
Oh!
And hit down the
No,
line.
it has indeed, Levi. Fantastic
Levi
job.
Wilson ties the ball game with a slap past third base. Murphy Albright into left field, where the fielding is done quickly by Caleb Taylor, and the turning Levi Wilson returns to first base. So we still have 1 out, and it is all tied up, and the DP, Erudrage, into the batter's box. Let's see if he can create some heroics. Called strike for him. Strike 1.
I'm not talking him up too much, folks, but I know that he's had a hit out of the park, which is not really needed here, to be quite fair. But if it is, it's a bonus for Roosters. But finding a gap for him, be even better.
And went for a bunt, and now it's strike 2.
Not too sure whether that was he just reached for that. Not sure. Needs to put back to ball now.
Inside for ball 1. 1-2 the count.
Ooh. We have a ball game, folks. We have a ball game indeed.
And nice play by Tyson Byrne, flipping it from his glove to second baseman Joel Evans. No chance of getting the out at first, so 2 outs now, and into the box comes
John O'Little.
John O'Little, the third baseman for Roosters. On deck, second baseman Cohen Bailey.
Great play by Tyson, taking that lead run. Very professional of getting that ball, flicked out
Yeah,
to his co-partner there, Joel Evans.
up high for ball 1. And popped up in foul territory and caught by catcher Taikaha Cope to retire John O'Little, and that completes the 8th inning, and we're all tied up again. This time it's 1-1 going into the 9th.
Guess we keep going.
I guess we can.
Sometimes virtual reality begs for more reality. Jack Lynx is good with it.
Welcome back to Freeman Field and the top of the ninth in this top 8 encounter, and as you would expect, a very tight encounter between Hutt Valley Marist and Roosters. 1-1 the score.
We put him on?
Oh, they're going to put Joel on.
And Coach Russell Hall decides that they're going to put Joel Evans on first base.
Which is not a bad
I mean, I
call.
can see that coming too.
It's just an ounce of
Even
respect.
the umpire said I could see that coming.
Yeah.
And the
Now
DR,
DR is going down there.
Jackson Nicholson, will take over the base running for Joel Evans. You don't put the bat in his hand in a game like this
Not at all. And
unless
it's
you're up by a few runs.
yeah.
So we've got Tyson Byrne at second base, and we've got Jackson Nicholson at first base, and no outs. And we've got Corey List
Ball.
fouls it back, the right fielder for Hutt Valley Marist. So strike one.
Ball.
Inside for ball one, 1-1. Not attempting to bunt on in that situation.
Yep.
So will he change this time? Called strike, strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Once again, not attempting to bunt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the number 4 hitter is going to be swinging at anything that's close,
Yeah.
or should be. And he does, and he pops it into
And he's coming.
and great base running by the DR. Catcher Joseph Hall just checking with the base umpire about obstruction from the base runner.
That's called.
So at this stage, Hutt Valley Marist have scored 2 runs, and Corey List, who put that into shallow left field,
Yes.
he is on third base.
Great hit by Corey. It came out of nowhere and went late. And great attempt from Andy and also Ryuji to try and grab that ball. However, there has been 2 runs that's been scored, making the score 3-1. And Russell just checking with the umpires.
It's a tough
Yeah,
call, but
very.
Joseph was was in position to receive the ball,
The throw, yes. And he got taken out,
and
did you
whether
think?
he was taken out before the ball arrived.
Yeah.
You guys see
Let's listen.
the player underneath holding the catcher down, holding Joey down.
From where I was, no.
I had no view because I was still out in the corner.
No.
No. Just slid underneath.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I saw Joey on top.
Yep. That's it.
Catcher on top.
Yep.
There was some.
No.
But no.
Cool.
Hold him safe.
So if you could hear that, the appeal was that the runner coming into home was actually holding the catcher down.
Yeah.
All the umpires agreed that that wasn't the case, and so the runs stand, and Hutt Valley Marist no outs, and they now have a 3-1 lead with first baseman Noah Cridgeton in the box, and ball 1.
And just like anything else, Roosters just got to come back, get their form back, because they do have another bat as you do when you get in a tiebreaker situation. Great out.
Nice play by Kanto Aso holding the runner at third and throwing across to first baseman Curtis Tompkins, who managed to hold his foot on the base. And that's the first out, and that will bring up the designated player, number 24, Logan Paul Woolley, and on deck will be left fielder Caleb Taylor. Down low for ball one.
Yeah, Corey just absolutely did that throw with justice. I mean, his bat justice out in that really shallow, high outfield there.
Yep, fell back. Count goes to 1-1. So Roosters will be at 5, 6 and 7 when they come up to bat. However, 2 of those guys have already got hits, so...
Anything could go.
Yeah, and there's a...
Great take by...
Catch taken
Cohen.
by Cohen Bailey to retire Woolley for the second out, and that will bring up the left fielder, Caleb Taylor, on deck, the catcher, Taikaha Cope.
Oh,
And
great
catch there taken by John O'Little to retire Taylor, and that completes the top of the ninth with Hutt Valley Marist getting that one hit but scoring 2 runs and go out to a 3-1 lead going into the bottom of the ninth.
Okay, right hand, left hand, just like Jody said. Easy. Oh no, not again.
Sometimes virtual reality begs for more reality. Jack Lynx is good with it.
Welcome back to Freeman Field and the bottom of the ninth. And up to bat will be Cohen Bailey. The tiebreaker runner is third baseman John O'Little standing on second base. And the bunt dropped beautifully. And it's overthrown. And that's exactly what happens when
Fabulous.
you put the ball in play.
Time's called. Time's called.
Well done with that bunt, and it was a beautiful bunt. as you
Beautiful
said.
bunt
Yeah.
by Cohen Bailey. Did
Absolutely.
exactly what he needed to do.
Fantastic.
Forced the error, and now he has replaced John O'Little at second base. And Roosters have a chance to at least tie the ball game, if not win it now.
Yes. Fantastic effort from Cohen, and what a prettier bunt as you ever seen one. Great. Here we go, Curtis.
And Curtis knew he wanted that down and in fair territory.
And this is the
However-
thing. If the batters know they have to do the job, do the job.
Yep.
You know, there's none down, so make
No
the
outs.
placement. Yes. Make the placement.
Trust the
make it
batters
work.
coming up.
Yeah. Absolutely. Because Curtis has been hitting up the middle, but now look, play the ball. That's, oh!
Regan Manley takes the catch.
Brilliant from
And
Regan.
That's one out, and that will bring up the left fielder, Andrew McMillan. And on deck is right fielder, Jaden Tapsell. McMillan a safe bunt and a hit to centre field.
Yep.
Batting 2 for 3 and takes a ball for ball 1. Swing and a miss for 1 and 1. Looking for the fence with that one.
Just quietly. Just place the ball in the hole somewhere, but hey. Just need to touch the ball to move it. Get your colleague home from second base. Yes.
And hits it up the middle.
Going, he's
got to go. He's got to go.
Oh, yes. Woohoo! We got a ball game, people.
Called obstruction. Umpire has called obstruction on the catcher.
No,
Wow.
no. Obstruction right there.
Oh, it's been a real topsy-turvy
I got
with
obstruction.
Mr. Gallagher with his calls.
Obstruction, absolutely. I'm not talking to you. Go that way, please.
You can't have him as obstruction, man. He's come out here. The ball's taken him there.
Still, you cannot be
No, you
in the
can
way.
be.
No, you can't.
The ball can
That's
take you
not
into
the
the
rule. That is not the rule.
If you're-
You cannot block the pathway unless you have the ball in your glove.
But the ball took him there.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Umpire's quite right here.
Yes.
He
Can we
he
just
has
check
to
that?
go
Because
out
I
and
think
get the
everyone's
ball,
got
but he
good
cannot
view.
block
It's
the
a really
path.
good play.
Yeah.
It's really good softball. If we get the call right, can we just check? 'Cause
I can
it's a
check.
Really good...
I can check, but I'm pretty sure on this.
Yeah. And I don't
Why are you
think
watching?
I don't think the umpires are going to change their decision here.
Absolutely not, and it is in that.
And I
that
think
ruling.
the ball game is all tied up.
Yes. Well, I'm putting
Did
it tied
anybody
up
else
at the
have eyes
moment.
on that play?
No.
No eyes on the play?
Not me.
Eyes on the play?
I did, but I came back down here rather than staying with it up there.
Okay.
But I
So,
saw a
look,
run,
we can check with the
a run of
replay.
line that was slightly wider.
Maybe the Tyson's
Okay,
hanging
so that's
around
where
just to
the
make sure
catcher
that,
was
you know,
setting up.
Right.
the question
I
their
reckon
point.
there's a
So-
running
so-
line being set.
So the catcher was in the way before he had the ball
Yeah.
in your...
There you go.
Okay, and that's what I had the entire time.
Yep.
That's what I had the entire time.
Yep. Cool.
So, play stand.
That's the field
Yep.
goal, isn't it?
Yep. Safe.
Yes.
Interesting because we've just watched the replay there and
Yeah.
the catcher did have the ball before the base runner reached him. So
Okay, there's no third umpire, unfortunately, though.
we'll
Let that go.
we'll just close our eyes and say it didn't happen. And now we've got a
A ball game.
3-3 ball game, and we've had in both the top and the bottom we've had some strategic calls or
Yes.
some calls by umpires that have decided runs. And attempted pick off.
And they need
At
to actually
second
do
base.
this. Yeah, so Jaden Tapsell up to bat now. So and that was a ball.
Yeah, and we've got the DR out there.
Yep, that's right.
Peora Cooper Nicola doesn't want to
Absolutely.
be picked off.
No.
Good ball.
In the batter's box, it hit him.
Russell's really pushing them to do these bunts to make it happen. Because it's one down rally. You got a fast runner and Powder on second base, and also with Jaden as well, Danny.
Yep.
That's it.
And bunt laid down,
Taken.
and the out at first. And now we have a runner at third base in scoring position. And Joseph Hall, the catcher, the number 9 hitter, is in the box and can potentially win the ball game for Roosters. Umpire for ball 1.
He's been in this position before in the last inning here at Barno, so he's just got to match that ball.
Marist? 2 or 3?
1-1, yeah, sorry.
Wow.
Called strike.
I got it on the edge. Yeah.
1-1.
Yeah. One ball, 2 strikes.
2 strikes on him now. Just got to hit the ball, Joseph. Just hit the ball.
Fouled it back. Count remains 1-2.
How hard is Regan really working in here? Can't imagine how many pitches he's had in the last 2 games, to be fair. Yes!
And Joseph
and
Hall!
He does it! Fantastic hit, Roosters!
Joseph Hall, the number 9 hitter for Roosters, steals it at the death. The bottom of the 9th. Joseph Hall with a hit to left field on a 1-2 count. And Roosters defeat Hutt Valley Marist 4-3. Wow, what a game.
What a game indeed, Danny, and it's been just so fantastic. There's stellar teams of both of them. And, you know, big ups to Hutt Valley that's come from back to back with 2 games in a row and then having to fly out, unfortunately, with that loss there. But look, Roosters, they weren't giving up whatsoever and they just stuck it out. And big ups to our mate Russell.
And the Hutt Valley coaches are still debating with the umpires, but that's it for this game here. Joseph Hall with a walk-off single to win the ball game for local team Roosters. Roosters running out winners over Hutt Valley Marist, 4-3. We'll see you next time at Freeman Field, Rosedale Park.
Shot, mate.
Up and hits the fence. Good effort. Good running effort.
Nice work.
And nice work by the nice change up. And a running bunt by, he's going to go all the way to third base.
Wow.
Group and what have you. Oh, nice play there at second base by Cohen Bailey. Pops it up to second baseman Cohen Bailey. And gets Capsule swinging for out number 1.
He's coming back on his own here. He's finding his groove. Yeah, oh! And there it is. Great play.
Nice sacrifice bunt by outside the low for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike on Joel Evans.
Ryuji. There you go,
What a
Ryuji.
play.
You
What a
know
play
he's going to do it. There it is. Nice out.
And
There we go. Nice recovery.
And nice play by Matt in the first inning.
And it was called by the umpiring ball going down goal. And it's in. Yeah. It's all the way round.
And Noah Critchin strikes the usual for Curtis.
It's very.
And drives it into centre field. And the catch taken. And a beautiful bunt laid down by Andrew McMillan.
It's going to happen quickly.
And
There
a
it
nice
is.
bunt laid down.
Oh, great take by
And that was
Tyson.
great umpire Kevin Sheehy about what he saw. And back to the mound. Evan. It's nice and easy. Lobs it across to Curtis Tompkins for the first out.
Yeah, lovely take. That really is.
Not thrown.
Oh, and he found the gap.
Driven down the third baseline for the nice play by Curtis Tompkins. Dives, gets to it. There we go. That's a great play.
Yes. Great play.
Great sacrifice punt by Levi Wilson.
Player again. Oh, yep.
And nice play by Tyson Byrne. Hold and swing and a miss by John O'Little.
Outstanding.
Attempted bunt. He missed. Goes to 1-1. Nobody.
Oh, yeah.
And List chases.
And took it.
And Krishnan caught.
Making sure his teammates doing it.
And great pitch.
Yep, great pitch.
Great pitch. Inside and high. And up the middle, but well covered by Tyson Byrne.
Yeah, good
And
hit.
there he goes, the veteran. Up the middle, hit to centre field with 1 out. And that will know
He's done it. Go, Potter. And he's coming round to 3. Great backs.
Great bat by. Fell back for strike 1. And attempted bunt.
Yep.
Oh, and there it is.
Brilliant hit.
Inside. All inside. So the 1 out wall.
Yes.
Got him swinging on the outside. And the kick. And pitch gets away. Up high for ball 1. Popped up in foul territory and caught by catcher. Inside for ball 1, 1-1. And he does, and he pops it into
And he's coming. Oh,
and great catch there taken by John O'Little. And the bunt dropped beautifully. And it's overthrown. And hits it up the middle.
Going, he's
got to go. He's got to go.
Oh, yes! Woohoo! We got a ball game, people.
Called obstruction. Umpire has called obstruction down.
Aiken.
And the outlet.
Yes!
And Joseph
and
Hall.
He does it. Fantastic hit, Roosters.
Joseph Hall, the number 9 hitter for Roosters, steals it at the death, the bottom of the 9th. Joseph Hall with a hit to left field.